EU leaders announced they will join Ukrainian President Zelenskyy in Washington for his meeting with US President Trump on Monday, in the hope of securing backstops to any possible deal.
We welcome President Trump's willingness to contribute to Article 5-like security guarantees for Ukraine. And the coalition of the willing, including the European Union, is ready to do its share.
It's a show of unity, or perhaps an attempt to avoid a repeat of the infamous showdown in the Oval Office a few months ago. Either way, Zelenskyy needs all the help he can get.
Since the territorial issue is so important, it should be discussed only by the leaders of Ukraine and Russia at the trilateral Ukraine, United States, Russia. So far, Russia gives no sign that trilateral will happen, and if Russia refuses, then new sanctions must follow.
The EU backup comes as diplomatic discussions on Friday between Putin and Trump ended without a ceasefire deal. Since then, Russia has banked more territory in the Dnipro and Donetsk regions. Putin wants to take complete control over these key regions in Ukraine in exchange for peace. That's a red line for Zelenskyy and the Ukrainian people.
Putin cannot be trusted at all. When a military terrorist, a man who started countless wars and killed a huge number of people, is greeted with a red carpet and all honors, it cannot be considered something that can help us. I don't think there is any point in believing that an agreement will be reached.
I would really like to stop being afraid, to go to sleep without wondering whether I will wake up tomorrow. I just want to live, not survive. I want to take my children to school again. That's what I want.
While the question of territory is a core negotiating point, Zelenskyy is unlikely to give land up easily. And Trump, who touts himself as a peacemaker and deal-maker, hasn't achieved anything so far. The hope is, though, that EU intervention may shift the dial towards a lasting peace deal. Shadia-Edwards Dashti, TRT World.